the fascinating and ever-changing world of agriculture. Let's hit the road here in Georgia and meet the farmers, producers, makers, and bakers who keep us all fed and keep us coming back for more. Straight ahead at the Fork in the Road.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand.
Georgia farmers, artisans, merchants, and producers, we depend on these men and women every day of our lives through the choices we make and the food we consume. Their strategy and approach is always shifting, but the end game remains the same: results. The world of agriculture brings people together in many ways, brought together for conversations and, in some cases, celebration. There are large gatherings and small, and the food we grow brings communities together in more ways than one. This week, we journey through the Peach State to meet a few driven Georgians who better their community with an agricultural approach. Let's begin this episode in Perry at the Georgia National Fair, where we learn all about this amazing event and a few special folks within who make it even better. Fair rides, funnel cakes, performers, and a special pavilion. You'll find them all here, every year, at the Georgia National Fair in Perry. Along with these exciting classic fair attractions, there's a special place within the grounds that showcases all things agriculture and the world of Georgia grown.
It's an opportunity to showcase agriculture over 10 different days. Young men and women from across the state come to Perry to exhibit their livestock in livestock competitions. It's also an opportunity for those folks to learn responsibility and have friendly competition at the same time. I competed in those show rings as I was growing up, and it's always fun to watch those contests.
What's the name?
Milo.
Milo. Okay, tell me about Milo.
We feed them a pound a day. We give them about a bird's nest of alfalfa hay, almost half a cup of oats.
How long you been working?
This is actually my first year doing this.
All right, and you got Milo looking this good after 1
Yep.
year.
I learned to do this when I was really young. I came out to the fair and I saw cows here, and I knew from the beginning that I wanted to show cows. Perry FFA has been involved in all sorts of livestock showing and FFA stuff for a really long time. We're known at the fair because this is our hometown, so this is really big for us to do this. And we have a bunch of livestock exhibitors that show at the fair. We started doing this a long time ago, and it has just involved so many people, and it changes people's lives.
This is Bailey.
Bailey's your buddy.
Yes, I love Bailey. I spend at least 3 hours a day working with him on showmanship and just getting exercise. So he's physical in the ring and he looks really nice.
Yeah, he's like a giant stuffed animal.
Yes, he is. He's sweet like one too.
You know, we had the Georgia Grown building there at the fair this year. We changed it up, adding some new opportunities for people to learn about agriculture and trying to find a way to tell the story of agriculture in a new way that helps connect it to the consumer so they have a better understanding of what it means to be involved in the ag industry and the role that agriculture plays in their life every single day, because agriculture impacts every Georgian every day.
Here at the Georgia Grown Pavilion, you'll find the baby barn, where fairgoers can witness the miracle of birth. But there's also free samples of Georgia grown goodness, local artisan products, and pretty much everything you can think of here at the store.
We have built our own grocery store. It has products from all over the state of Georgia. These are products that are manufactured, grown, and produced and packaged here in the state, and each of them have their own niche they fill. We've got granola companies here, we've got peanut brittle companies, we've got cheese straw companies, we've got jams and jellies, lollipops, goat soap. They've invested in Georgia and in their communities, and they've built their businesses. And that's what we're here to represent. We're here to represent them, to let the rest of the world see who they are and what they do and what they have and all the great products that they have to offer.
Ania Narzewska, and I'm an owner and founder of Lux Leonis Skincare. a company out of Byron in Georgia. I make everything from soaps and lotions, but I also focus on really upscale skincare, and I think this is something that sets me apart. I also custom design various products for local hotels or Georgia hotels and luxury hotels, and that is definitely my strength. And scents are part of it. We know that the scent really play a big role in consumers' lives. So this is really why I focus on scent so much.
Zeke Chapman, and I'm the owner and founder of Magnolia Loom. I'm a Georgian, born and bred, love my state and love everything it has to offer. And a few years ago, we set out to create a shirt that was grown and sewn in Georgia. Georgia produces a lot of great cotton, and we have a lot of good industry here, and we wanted to tie those two together and bring that supply chain back to our state in the form of producing an 100% Georgia cotton t-shirt.
What are people going to see here today?
We're here in the Seed to Shirt booth that's telling the story of how seeds in the ground can become a shirt on your back. So it shows you the farm side of everything, and then we also display the production side and have on-site sewing and on-site printing. Being able to know every person that touches our garment before it becomes a complete garment is very important to us. I can take you to shake the hand of every person that helped make the shirt you can buy in this booth today. And not only that, we know the farmer that grew every shirt. So there's a complete vertical supply chain that we know every piece. And that's important to us because not only we're promoting American industry and American agriculture, but we're promoting our state and being able to tell a story that people can connect with.
After enjoying the Georgia Grown Pavilion, you may want to venture to the outside garden where our friend Fernando Jackson, known as Farmer Fredo, and his Flint River Fresh team have been building something very special, both on the grounds itself, but also for this community and beyond.
We are a 501c3 based out of Dougherty County, Albany, Georgia. Our work is focused on increasing access to fresh food in our communities, and then we also try to work with small farmers, creating new economic opportunities for them, as well as developing young people, using agriculture as a tool to create leadership, entrepreneurship, conversations around healthy living and well-being, and lastly, Flint River Fresh. We are the urban agricultural arm for the Flint River Soil Water Conservation District. We want to make sure people eat good, support our farmers, and making sure that everybody can just walk out their backyard and taste something fresh from Mother Nature. So today we are at Georgia National Fair at the Starbucks Learning Farm. It is a 2-acre plot that's located on the south entrance of the fairground. We run this farm 365 days. We grow a variety of different fruits and vegetables, but our real focus when we started this project was to show people where their food comes from, and also to create a space to show folks how they can replicate it in their own neighborhoods and community. Whenever we do these sites for Flint River Fresh, we always try to find a hunger relief organization that we can partner with. And so we want to find somebody that was local that didn't mind getting their hands dirty. And they connected us with a group called Halo. Halo is all about developing individuals with developmental disabilities and autism and creating a space for them to learn new job skills. And so I took that as an opportunity of, well, if they want to get dirty, I'm looking for people to get dirty, so why not teach them what we do and how to grow food?
The founders of Halo are a group of special education teachers who taught in the public school system. And we realized that when the students graduate high school, that there are not as many opportunities available for post-secondary education and inclusion in their community. So we started the Halo groups to catch them out of high school. So we wanted to create a program that was not just vocational training, but inclusion, community engagement, volunteerism. Many of our teammates, the goal is to have gainful employment. We want them to actually be able to be hands-on and explore life and explore life together and become active participants in their community.
Tell me how things have been going these days here at the Georgia National Fair and what they're doing. Everybody's getting their hands dirty, aren't they?
Oh yes, the natural interest occurred whenever our teammates are out there watching him running water lines and using these fun tools and templates, and we started kind of observing him, and then he started engaging us. And it became an opportunity where now, over the last 2 years, we have watched our teammates flourish and learning all areas and all components of the garden.
And it just became a natural progression of building and growing things in a raised garden box to, well, how do you prepare the soil? How do you lay the irrigation? How do you keep weeds out?
and they started asking questions like on a weekly basis and sometimes a daily basis, but it was like, we want to grow, we want to do this, so let's get started. And so what you see behind me is literally a demonstration of their enthusiasm, their passion, because everything that you see that's planted has a purpose for Halo.
He's incredible and so patient with us and really understands the mission and vision behind the Halo Group. That kind of evolved into the opportunity to gain employment with the Rockers Roost restaurant here at the fairgrounds, where our teammates, for the first time during this year's fair, are hired to work at the restaurant, bussing tables, making drinks, and just kind of being a support in the restaurant itself, as well as taking the food for the first time that they have grown in the Starbuck garden and watching it be prepared for the people who come and visit the fair. So this opportunity being provided to us has really opened up a lot of doors for our teammates, learning to grow, inspiring other people to grow, feeling the pride from it, and now reaping the benefits of being able to be employed and help be a part of serving it.
So now that we've met Angela and the great folks here at the Halo Group, let's dive a little deeper into their mission and the hard workers who helped inspire this entire operation.
Instead of focusing so much on individuals' weaknesses in comparison to the typical individuals, we want to look at their strengths, we want to look at their interests and their abilities, and we want to empower them and rise them up and elevate them to reach their full potential. And so a lot of what has evolved through the Halo Group since 2018 has really been teammate driven, and is listening to them. And as part of our mission statement is to be engaging in our community, to build partnerships, to build relationships, to show people what this incredible population can and is willing to do.
And we think outside the box. That's one of our strengths, I believe. Instead of saying, oh no, you can't do that, let's figure out a way to do it and adapt and do things that if they have a desire to do it, try to make it happen.
Here's an opportunity, here's the 5 things we have. What do you choose to do? Because we want to empower them with choice. So we always have an opportunity for them to either go out in the community volunteering, or to go to the gardens and farm, cook, go to the hobby farm, engage with the livestock. See, Jacob? It's March 11th. So that means that we've got about 2 more weeks before it'll become a baby. So we're gonna take it inside and put it in the incubator. You wanna hold the baby egg? Okay, we're gonna take it inside, okay? Now let them see inside the basket.
Oh, look at those colors.
Oh, we got lots.
Like Easter.
Look how big they are. Everybody hold your babies together. We want to inspire the reimagination of community. We want people to see that everybody has a sense of belonging and a sense of purpose, and that if you just give us an opportunity, even as a volunteer opportunity, it often leads to them being empowered, but then also with continued practice, it can eventually lead to resume building, experience on a resume, and employment.
Tell me what they're working on here.
Okay, well, our entrepreneurial portion of the program with the Halo Group started actually a couple of years ago, and it all started with bamboo. Harvesting some bamboo and being able to go out and play with it and kind of design things with it. And the first product the Halo teammates ever came up with and designed was our bamboo Christmas manger ornaments, if you see right here. And this is the bamboo pieces. They learned how to drill the holes, they cut the string, they cut the hay. As you see, Sam was here working on cutting the hay. And then we also have the baby Jesuses that come from our farm. We actually have a tree here that we collect once a year, the little nuts. We bake them and dry them, and then we assemble them the way you see Dee Dee here putting them together. They glue the hat on so it stays on, and then they're able to go down the assembly line and put the babies together.
You were given a bamboo forest.
Yeah.
That just kind of evolved. We have one of our board of directors members at Halo. He grew up on a farm, bamboo farm, and a koi fish pond. And so I called him up and I said, hey, didn't you say that over in Fort Valley you have some bamboo or like a lot of bamboo? He goes, oh, I've got acres of bamboo. Help yourself. Well, we went over there and cut some, and we just started playing with it. Well, let's learn how to use a table saw and see how easy it is to cut bamboo. And then it just kind of like turned into, well, why don't we make a Christmas ornament? Okay. The 2 Christmas ornaments that we make to this day have been tested, tried and true. So we decided to kind of take that engineering wheel of like creativity, like you create it, you design it, you build a template. And even though we don't sell our products that the teammates make because it has expanded into making beach bags, tote bags, t-shirts, aprons, pillows, and all we do is ask for a suggested donation to the program, and they get to have the products. And then with those donations, our teammates do get to get paid. Their profit sharing for their engagement, whether they are only cutting string, and that's their ability to cut the string by a measured tool for the Christmas ornaments, or if they're using the drill press and they're learning how to use it and they're punching holes, or they're sanding the bamboo, or they're cutting the bamboo, or if they're out harvesting the bamboo. You're making something people want, and if they're exchanging money, we wanted to empower them with the same thing, so they get, a bonus check for the donations that come in.
And also, that takes the idea from an idea then to the fulfillment of that. And so then if they have an idea of something else that they can do, just gives them that practice. And again, it's just training.
I've got Zachary, I've got Dee Dee, and I've got David. So we got some newcomers. There's some safety hazards that we have. Now it is the biggest bamboo. We're looking for a couple of small pieces, the size of our thumbs, right? For our what?
Bees.
Beehives, right. Our Christmas ornaments, what size? About that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hand fit.
Would this work for a no, right, it would not, because it's too small.
It would work for a beehive.
It would, it could, absolutely.
Need a bamboo that's about bigger than my fish.
Yep, that's right. It would have to be about our fist size to have the C shape for the Christmas ornament. You're trying to drag the tree down. There you go. Come on, there you go.
Go, Drew, go.
Go. There you go. Good. Zach, you want to come over here and help? You're going to hold it right here and just kind of help him lift it down, okay?
Oh, boy.
Okay, just let it go. He's going to do the lifting. Good. There he goes. It's dropping. Woo, timber.
What we're doing now is so we can take this back to the office, we're just going to trim the side.
Okay. Press down. Press down. There you go. Press down. It's okay. It's okay. You're doing good. There you go. There you did it. Good job. Give me 5. Whew. It's the first time, right? You like it?
I don't know about that shakiness.
Tell me what you're making.
A bird, what is a beehive? Yeah, these are beehives.
They cut the bamboo to fit that length so they know it goes right in here, because this is what we're making. And they get to design wherever they're going to put something.
Can I help with yours?
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Now, while I'm filming a lot of this footage on the farm, like most folks, I had to take a break from the action. But lucky for me, I had Kyle to help out with some shots on the farm.
Fork in the road, videographer.
He had been training in this line of work and did a fantastic job helping me out with this television production. Thanks, Kyle. After exploring the work of the Halo group down on the farm, we decided to take some of this fresh squash to the kitchen and reveal another set of skills these folks have acquired along the way.
There's Aiden. It started out as just strictly our family, and now it has grown into our friends and just people who hear what we're doing and want to support that endeavor. Friends and family hear what a good job everybody can do. They want in on some of the action. They like for people to come back and get another one, so it's not just here's one time and they say let's try this, but they're doing it, people buy it for some of their elderly parents.
Yeah. And this has led to a job for you.
Yeah. Isn't that exciting? Where are you going to be working?
Sweet Peas.
Sweet Peas, that's right. An employee.
And to finally work there, so it's going to be great.
It is, and you'll be getting a what?
Paycheck.
That's right, you'll be getting a paycheck.
Nice.
We want people to know that our folks with differing abilities, just because their abilities are different, doesn't mean they don't have so much to offer. It's also nice to see how our community is rallying around us. We've got so many people that have offered, and when I look around, they just sodded this property because they wanted it to look better. You know, we didn't have to have brand new sod, but they wanted it to look better. And so there are people all the time that come and offer to do things for us, to do things with us, and just to offer the resources that they have to make it better.
Halo Group of Middle Georgia, who knows what God has in store for creating a platform in the future, a model to inspire other communities in Georgia and all over to kind of carry the mindset of looking at the resources in their community and seeing what's available and building relationships and partnerships. And it just takes a heart and a passion. And I believe that there is heart and passion like we have in every community, because people with differing abilities and with special needs in general live everywhere.
Bamboo ornaments harvested from the farms and cut with precision, to gathering fresh eggs, and even whipping up a delectable squash casserole. This amazing team at the Halo Group, from the workers to the staff, are involved in something that is quite special, developing skills for these men and women to use in their life moving forward.
We cut them in half like that, then we saw them together.
Becoming helpful and productive members of their surrounding community and beyond. Let's now rejoin Farmer Fredo down in Albany and explore a little more of the mission of Flint River Fresh. Tell me what's going on today.
Flint River Fresh, we have like a partnership with Feed the Valley, the local food bank, where we do a couple of community-based giveaways. And so one of our programs that we do at Feed the Valley is called the Fresh RX. And so once a week, people from Albany Area Primary Health Care, they get a referral from their community doctors to come pick up a box of fresh produce, non-perishable items, and meat. And so this is just our little assembly of us making the produce boxes that people receive as part of like our prescription program. And so we have about 22 participants that participate now as a pilot program. And then we also have community partners that reach out to us that are doing different community events where we pre-assemble these produce boxes and give it away as part of their event. And we work with Feed the Valley because there are different programs that they participate in to get fresh produce from local farmers that are utilized to provide out into the community. So this is a way that we support Georgia-grown product, Georgia farmers, but then also making sure that we're supporting the most important part of Georgia, the people that live in our state day in and day out.
Fredo, how long you been doing this?
Flint River Fresh, this has kind of been something that started taking shape like during the pandemic, because what we noticed during the pandemic, we had farmers that still had fruits and vegetables in the field. And then Feed the Valley kind of came in right when the pandemic and stuff started happening. And so we started reaching out to Feed the Valley because they had food and produce available, but then we also started reaching out to local farmers. So about 3 years now, we've been formulating this partnership of fresh produce, pre-made boxes into the community.
Okay, so we came from Feeding the Valley.
So right now we're at Malone Towers. It's part of the Albany housing. Like most of the people that stay here are like either seniors or they're people with disabilities, so they're homebound. And so we'll just load up the truck with seasonal produce from seasonal farmers, drive through the area to the neighborhoods, just design a real quick 30 minutes, put much produce as we can in people's hand in this neighborhood on and so forth. That's what it's about, making food more accessible is one of our pillars at Flint River Fresh. And so that's what we do. Sweet potatoes, they actually came from a Georgia farmer based out of Vienna. Part of what we try to do with all of our projects is find as many growers that we can within like 150, 200 miles of Albany that we can build a partnership, a collaboration and stuff with. And actually it was through Common Market. They have a program that they do with the Georgia Food Bank called LFPA. They go out, work with like local growers, get their product and stuff, and then we solicit it and bring it back to like the food banks. And then the collard greens, they're actually out of Moultrie. So there's a farmer that we work with in Moultrie that has seeds and seeds of like collards. We just go out and reach out to him directly and get what he has out there and bring it to the people.
It's quite special spending time with people like Farmer Fredo, Angela, and Melanie. I believe it takes a certain selfless type of person to dedicate their lives for the sake of helping improve the lives of others. And the more you hang around them, the more you appreciate the work they do and why it's important to spread the word of what's happening and maybe inspire a few more to follow their path. I'm David Zelski. See you at the next Fork in the Road.